Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel Maga Tarot. I'm Maga. This is your general reading for June 2017 for Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it doesn't resonate with you, give it a little time. Remember, energies are flexible. Remember, the purpose of the tarot is to serve you as a guide. The direction of your life is in your hands, and you create your own future. What else? Well, if you want to see your personal situation, you need a private reading with me, and you can find all the information regarding private readings in the information box below this video. You can also write to me at magatarot11@gmail.com. So Taurus, let's begin. It seems like this month it's all about endings, but the good thing is that with endings come new beginnings, and I don't think this is something new. I don't think this is something that's happening to you out of the blue. It's something that you've been dealing with for quite some time, and you've been battling this, whatever this is. I mean, whether it's love related or job related, although I'm gonna say what I see, like the strongest message here to me, it's love related, I'm sorry. But it could be regarding, because this is a general reading, it could be related to something else in your life. The point is, it is a month of endings, and it's a good thing because, like I said, you've been dealing with this for much too long, I would say. And I see that you are drained and you're sick and tired, and you just want to finish this so you can close this door behind you and move on. And it seems like lots of signs are going through this right now, at least my English viewers, because it seems like some of you guys, some of the signs are kind of dealing with this whole situation or a similar situation, but to me you have it the strongest. So let's just begin. What you have in the present situation, and this is the main issue, the center of the reading, it's what's the most important thing right now. You have the Lover's card, and this is the card of Gemini. So you could be involved with a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be necessarily a Gemini. This is a card that speaks of a decision. You are making a very important decision here, or maybe more than one. Most certainly, this has something to do with love, because the Lovers, it's a card that speaks of marriages and established relationships, solid relationships. So the way I see it overall is, I think you're getting a divorce. Some of you, most of you, I'm gonna say, and you've been dragging this for much too long. And what it says is that this is gonna be over, finally over this month. So back again to the Lovers, you're making a decision, or more than one, very important one, and I'm like 100% sure it has to do with love. If it doesn't have to do with love, and we can say, maybe this is job related, then it's about a partnership, or someone that you work really close with. It's your like either your business partner or someone that is working shoulder to shoulder with you in a project. It could be any other decision involving you separating, you walking away, definitely you separating from a group of people, or from some sort of agreement that you had with someone else. Okay. And yes, I think you feel kind of empowered with this decision making right here. You could also be meeting someone new. You're in the midst of this breakup, this separation, this divorce, and everything seems like, honestly, this relationship is doomed. Like, really, I don't see a reconciliation here. I think you are really, really going to separate, really going to get a divorce. But maybe you're meeting someone new here. It could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but it could be like you're meeting the love of your life. So, how ironic is this? You've been going through a very painful situation. Maybe you didn't want to really separate from your ex partner or the person you're separating from. You definitely didn't want to go through this divorce. And suddenly, here it is, your soulmate, that person, and you're thinking, wow, so I was clinging to this marriage that really, you know, I deserved much better than what I was having in this marriage. And uh, sure enough, here it is. So if this resonates with some of you, I'm really happy for you, because you certainly deserve this new beginning, this soulmate here that the Lovers card is speaking of. The reason why we have this, it's, well, Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this is a wish that didn't come true. Something that maybe you got some of your wish. I mean, some of it came true and some didn't. Maybe it was, I mean, it didn't fulfill your expectations. So maybe you had at some point a very solid, beautiful relationship with the person that you're divorcing from, separating from. But at some point, it's just, it just didn't work out. And maybe you feel like, drinking. This is excessive drinking. It would be like an escape type of thing. Maybe you feel like you should be celebrating something this month and you're not. I don't know, maybe it was an anniversary or I don't know, your kid's birthday, something like that. But the point is that right here with this card, something, a dream didn't come true completely or in full, or it just, maybe it didn't at all. Although with this card, I'm gonna say, I really feel like you had very happy moments. But anyway, because of this dream not really coming true, not being completely fulfilling, you have now, well, you're going through the whole separation thing, and because of this whole separation thing, it has left that room, that space in your life. It has created that, yeah, it's a space in your life for your real soulmate, that person that is really going to give you the relationship that you really deserve and really, really want. It says, open that space for this person to come in. What you have in the distant past is the Justice card in the reversed, which is telling me that you felt like everything that was going on was very unfair to you, that you didn't deserve this, that you felt like, why is this happening to me if I've done everything right? I didn't do anything wrong. This is just not fair. This is the Libra card. Maybe some of you were dealing with a Libra. We have Libra here again and again, but honestly, I see, I mentioned the signs, but I see them more as energy, at least in your particular spread, in this particular spread. So anyway, maybe you were also dealing with something, with some contracts or anything that has to do with government, with legal matters, lawyers, even a divorce, and this thing was not going your way. You weren't getting the settlement that you were expecting. Somehow you felt like the system was betraying you. It wasn't working in your favor. What you have, also, let me say something else. Maybe you refused to give this person the divorce. Like I said before, you were clinging so hard to this marriage, to this contract, because marriages are contracts. So you did everything that you could to prevent this person from getting a divorce. What you have in your recent past, and this is something that you could still be feeling right now, because it could be as recent as yesterday. You got the Devil in the reversed. This is a Capricorn card, but like I said, like a minute ago, I see all of the cards right here in your spread and in this reading more like the energies, more than the actual signs. But right here, If this has something to do with jobs, with projects, with anything that has to do with uh, with work, then this is telling me that something failed for sure. Because the devil is a really good card when it comes to work and jobs and all that aspects. So yes, right here, if this is job related, something didn't work out in your favor. Again, it's like the same energy is repeating. If this has to do with love or something else, some other aspect of your life, it's a good thing because this is saying you finally broke free from the chains that were keeping you here, prisoner. This is also saying that you were having a relationship that wasn't healthy, neither for you nor for the other person. This was this is speaking of codependency, of people that are here not because they freely want to be here, but because they feel bound to this relationship or bound to the other person. They feel like they're obligated to be here. They're not here because they're not happy. So, you know, maybe you felt like you had to stay in this relationship because I don't know, maybe you owed it to the other person or the other person owed it to you. Maybe you needed this person for support, to support yourself because you couldn't support yourself, or the other way around, the other person needed you. It could be anything, but the point is that you were here and it wasn't healthy. You were not happy, like completely happy, or maybe the other person wasn't completely happy, or the both of you. But again, you are breaking free from these chains. You are liberating yourself from this imposed responsibility, or from this uh, relationship that just feels like it's keeping you from achieving your true potential, your full potential. Okay, what you have in the near future, it's the Nine of Swords in the reversed. So this is really good. Like I said, it seems like this is a month of endings, but it's a much needed and wanted and dreamed ending. Okay, this card is saying that you finally are getting some rest. You finally are you're relaxing. You were really stressed out. You were very anxious, very worried about everything. How things were gonna pan out, how things were gonna go, how things were going to resolve between you and your partner or your ex-partner. And right now, you're kind of, relaxing. I can take a breather now. You're feeling better. Like, okay, as this is coming to a close, then you can relax. You feel like a burden has lifted off your shoulders, and this is really good, Taurus, because again, this whole reading gives me the feeling that you guys have been through hell. Okay, and it's been a very painful and very difficult breakup, separation, or divorce. So what you have in your distant future is the King of Swords in the reversed. This again is the same card as the Justice in the reversed. It's just that here is the minor arcana and here's the major arcana. This could be someone, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And remember, we had Gemini here and possibly Libra here. I mention it just so you know what we're talking about, because for some people this is going to resonate, but once again, I see them more as energies. So right here, we have the same energy that we had here. Divorce, separation, contracts that you decide to break, things, legal things that are not going your way. If this is a divorce, then maybe it's been delayed and you really want to be over with this already. Maybe you want to get something from the divorce and you're not getting exactly what you wanted to. Maybe you have to fight and keep, sending paperwork after paperwork because you really need certain things. You want to make sure that you're covered, and somehow, there's a lot of red tape here. Maybe you're dealing with a judge or with a lawyer that it's not very professional, but there's something regarding the whole separation, the whole contract thing that you are dealing with right now, that it's just not going your way, or whatever. And if you're waiting for a decision from the court, it's being delayed. The clarification that you got was a Hierophant in the reverse. So you see, this is telling me it's like, if this is a divorce, this is a confirmation of that separation and divorce. This would be maybe, if for some of you, if you're really religious and you're Catholic, you have decided to get a divorce and also get an annulment here. So you are absolutely cutting every single tie that you have with this person. You don't want to be married to this person anymore, you know, through the men's laws, and you don't want to be tied to this person under God's laws. Okay, so for sure, some of you are getting a divorce and also an annulment. And again, it could be a confirmation that you do not want to, that you're getting a divorce. This card here might be saying that you really are dealing with someone that is not very professional. This could be your lawyer, someone that is representing you, but the point is that this should be someone that is an expert, and maybe he's not as good as you thought. Maybe he's not going to doing, or she is not doing this. I'm saying he because it's a king, but it could also be a woman because it's a general reading. This person is not this person really doesn't have your back, or you were expecting that they would, I don't know, fight harder for your rights, and this person is not really doing that. If that's the case, then you can try and find someone else. Definitely with this card, look for a second opinion. And if this it doesn't matter what this if this has anything to do with love or job or health, even though I don't talk about health, but this could be a doctor. Just find a second opinion, just for the sake of it. Maybe it'll speed up things if you go with someone else, or you ask for someone else's advice. Now, again, I don't think this person is doing it to purposely hurt you. I don't know, maybe they're not as experienced as they thought. Maybe they're thinking they're giving you really good advice, and it's actually not helping you. This is also doing things that are outside the box, thinking outside the box. So maybe you need a different approach that is not as, cookie cutter as everybody else's. Maybe you need to be creative here and do something completely different, something that you haven't even thought of as of now. This card is also saying that there's lack of communication here. People, either you or the other person, or the both of you, are not expressing clearly how you think and how you feel. Maybe you are not even speaking with the person that you are separating from, because this could be just not talking at all. And if you are speaking, then maybe you're being really harsh. You both are being really harsh to one another. Moving on, what we have here as how you're thinking and how you're feeling is the Knight of Pentacles. This is your very energy, because this is Earth, and this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And we have a Capricorn here, and again, this could be someone, a Capricorn again. This could be job related, money related, because it's a pentacle, but it doesn't have to be. It relates to material things, to the more tangible side of life. This is usually a proposal or a call from someone, and some type of offering. So the fact that you're seeing yourself and thinking, or this is how you're feeling and how you're thinking, it's very hopeful, and it's what's telling me that you are so sick and tired of this whole situation that right now what you want to do is move forward. You have a new plan here, a new project, and you're really excited about this, and you just want to get finalize this whole thing so you can move on with your plan and with your life. This could be, you know, a job offer that is just right there waiting for you. And if this is a business partnership that it's you know, dissolving, or you are yes, maybe you're dissolving a company right here. You are really waiting for this to happen and to conclude so you can move on because you have a new project lined up for you. This is also saying that what you are really looking for here in this whole settlement thing is to get what you think that you deserve. Maybe you're fighting to keep the house. Maybe you're fighting for a lemony. I hope that's how you pronounce it. But you are concerned. It's not the feelings that are concerning you anymore, or how people are gonna think about you, or anything else. Like, not even kids. And I'm not saying that you don't care about your kids. I'm saying that right now you feel like everything else is taken care of. Maybe you already dealt with your feelings and you already grieved this whole thing, and you no longer feel love for this person. You don't even feel sadness, or you don't even feel anger, nothing like that. You don't care what other people are gonna think, and you know the kids are fine because you see them fine, you talk to them. You know what you care about right now, what you're focusing on, it's the material side of this, keeping the house, or keeping something that's important to you, alimony, getting what you think you deserve, what you think that you work really hard for. And again, maybe you are expecting for this whole thing to be over with so you can move on with your new project, which is right here waiting for you, and you are ready to just go after it. What's surrounding you in your environment, which is not happening directly to you, but it's affecting you. It's the Six of Cups in the upright. This is my card for the soulmates. And when I see this card and I speak of soulmates, my definition of soulmates would be that God creates one soul, and half of it goes in one person and the other one goes in the other person. So when we meet here on earth, we kind of find each other, and yes, we're two different human beings, but with one soul that reunites. So I'm thinking right here, I mean, the message that I'm getting is that your soulmate is right around the corner. It's maybe someone that you have already met, maybe someone that you met long before, you know, many years ago, a long time ago, because this is also speaking of relationships that have been going on for years and years. This is someone that you met when you were a kid. Maybe this is your very best friend, and you've been friends for, I don't know, since childhood, and now it turns out that you are realizing, wait a minute, this is my soulmate. And you have two cards that speak of that soulmate connection. So yes, I think this person is in your surroundings. This is also speaking of kids. So being in the upright, I think if this is referring to your children, your kids are all right. No wonder you feel this way, like you don't have to worry about them because they're fine. This is a very beautiful card. It's maybe there's someone, a long time friend, someone from your childhood, like I said before, that it's here to help you, to support you, to just be there for you. Okay. What you have as hopes and fears is the Seven of Swords in the reversed. The Seven of Swords is a card that speaks of someone doing something on someone else's back, being dishonest, of a robbery. This speaks of just someone not doing the right thing here, betrayals and being sneaky. So with this card being in the reversed, it could be the hope that if your partner, your ex-partner, I would say, if your ex-partner betrayed you, did something that was completely dishonest, I don't know, cheated on you, then this would be a hope that everybody knows who this person really is, because maybe the people that surround you think that this person is just wonderful, and you really wish that they know who this person really is, for people to know this person's true colors. If this is you who was being sneaky and you were doing something dishonest, something behind your partner's back and all that stuff, then it would be the fear of this, coming out into the light, the fear of people really knowing what happened here. It could be also the hope or the fear, depending on how you see it, of someone that betrayed you coming back into your life. Maybe you just want to be done with this person, whoever this person is, and you don't want to deal with this anymore. You don't care. If you feel like you made a mistake and you want to amend things, I'm not interested. Okay? What you have as your final outcome is a 10 of Swords in the reversed, and the clarification for this card is a Queen of Swords in the reverse too. Like I said, this could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and we had Libra here and Gemini here, and possibly Gemini again with this, because this could be like the Queen, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But anyway, to me, this is saying that you're almost done with this whole thing. And you are really happy because you're starting to move on. You're starting to heal. You are so ready and so eager to heal and to move on. That's why we have this card, which speaks of betrayal, of being stabbed in the back, it's a very painful card. And when I see this card, which represents an ending, I really don't see reconciliation here. I guess it has happened, but like most of the time with the 10 of Swords, there's very little chance of reconciliation. And as a clarification, what you got was the Queen of Swords, which is the Queen of Divorce. When she's in the reverse, she represents a divorce. She represents someone that is maybe a widow too. It's a woman that is alone and feels very bitter, and it could be everything that we said about the characteristics of this king. Not communicating well, being very harsh, even not speaking to the other person at all. It could be speaking of feeling an imbalance in the way you're thinking, and feeling like maybe I don't really know how to act or how to react from now on. So what do? I don't know, because I don't have a clear idea of what should I do. But the strongest message that I'm getting is that this is the end of this whole separation divorce thing that you've been going through for quite some time, and you are really happy to move on. And even though it could be a little stuck right here, as you see this completion, this phase of your life closing, you're kind of happy that this is finally over. And because you're really ready to move on, and just you don't want to be dealing with this pain anymore. What you have in Lenormand is the bear, the scythe, and the birds. This could be a job, or this could be mama bear. Okay. The scythe is talking about cutting things out of your life. But it's also a card of harvesting, and the birds are talking about a message usually that comes from a third party, something that you hear through the grapevines. So if this is job related, maybe you're gonna hear that they're cutting jobs at your work site, and you're gonna hear it from someone else. They're reducing personnel, and you're gonna hear it from a third party, from someone completely, that doesn't have anything to do with you, or not directly from your boss. I hope this is not the case, but it could be. So there could be some layoffs, and again, you're gonna hear it from someone that is not the person that should have told you. This could also be speaking of someone that is cutting something out of their lives. It could be, again, it could be quitting a job or being laid off, and I hope you're not laid off, but I want to warn you that these Lenormand cards could be speaking of that. It could be just cutting a part of your life, like you remain this mama bear, you protect your kids, and you have decided that this is the side of your life that you're gonna keep. You're not gonna keep the romantic side of this whole relationship. You're just gonna keep, the children, and you're grateful for those kids for sure. But you're cutting ties with the rest of it, and maybe people are gonna talk about this. This could also speak of gossip. So, yeah, if I would keep it, well, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm very private. But maybe you're someone that is very, very into social media. If that's the case and you don't mind everybody knowing, then it's fine, go ahead. But I want you to know that maybe people are going to be talking about what's going on here. And if you're fine with that, then it's fine. It's just that I was gonna say maybe you don't want to do it, but that would be me. I don't like that type of stuff, but I know some other people don't mind, and it's okay. I really don't see this card as a harvest right here. I see it as cutting things out of your life. What you have in the Romance Angels cards, the Oracle, it's a new love and let your friends help you. So as you see, the energy of the new love, which is here and here and here, because you have this line up for yourself and you know what's coming. It's right here. You have this new love for sure. It's coming in. And let your friends help you is saying, maybe this is a friend like we were talking about, and it's just here to help you and to help you go through with this, and even maybe, I don't know, help you in some way. So if it doesn't have to be your friends, it could be your sisters or cousins or close relatives. It doesn't have to just be friends, but definitely rely on the people that you trust and people that you know that care about you. And yeah, and the other message is that there's a new person coming in, and I'm pretty sure that this is your soulmate, because this card and this card are, these two cards are speaking of soulmates. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you because, like I said, this has been very painful. It's something that you've been dragging for a long time, and you felt like it was very unfair to you, and you feel betrayed. This is a very painful card, and I'm happy that you're finding your true soulmate and that person that it's really making you happy, and that you have these wonderful plans for you, and you're just ready to go and put them in action. What you have as the advice from the Major Arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. So this card is saying to go with the flow. Let things happen the way they have to happen. Don't try to control everything. It's not in your hands. If you're still clinging to this old relationship, if you're still trying to do something about it, mend it, reconcile, something like that, this card is saying let it go. Let it go, because it's not for you. It's not the best thing for you. Life, the universe, God doesn't want this for you. You have much better things awaiting for you. So trust the universe, trust destiny, trust God, trust whatever or whoever it is that you have faith in or you believe in, because everything that's happening, it's for a good reason, and it's for your very own good. This card is also speaking of moving. This speaks of movement, of changes. So all the changes that you're going through, and I know this is going to go through changes is a hard thing for you, try to go with the flow. Try to let everything that has to happen and everything that has to come into your life and go out of your life, do so, okay? If you have to move, move. If you have to move out, change homes, switch jobs, do it, and just trust that whatever is happening is the best for you. Okay, so Taurus, this is all I have. Remember to book your private reading with me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. It's been a pleasure for me to do your readings, and I wish you all the best. Many hugs and many blessings.